Good morning and welcome to another Writer's Morning Commute with Ashton Gaskill. Past weekend, wife and I watched Tim Burton's Batman adaptation. I'm trying to remember which Batman movie it was specifically, but it was the one with Penguin and Catwoman. Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman, I believe. And not too long ago, we also watched the Halle Berry Catwoman movie. And both of these movies are bad. They are very, very bad on a lot of different levels. They're kind of bad in the so bad it's funny, you can still get a little bit of enjoyment just from how much you cringe at it kind of way. And I could understand how some people might find some enjoyment in them, so certainly not saying you're a bad person or have bad taste if you like those movies, but I will not be watching them again for my own entertainment. But that's just me. What I wanted to talk about from a writer perspective was the unnecessarily complicated way that both movies introduced Catwoman, which just baffles me. So both movies have Selina Kyle as... Actually, I'm not even sure in the Halle Berry movie if her name was Selina Kyle or not. But let's just pretend like it was, if it wasn't. So both movies have Selina Kyle as this kind of mousy, soft-spoken, overall goody-goody kind of woman until she discovers some secret of her boss, who then tries to kill her, but in that process some sort of weird mystical cat magic thing happens that's not very clear, and she comes back to life. Or almost dies and then doesn't quite die and then heals. And then when she comes back, she's more confident and sexy, and now she's interested in stealing and has these cat-like mannerisms. And I haven't read a whole lot of comics featuring Catwoman. I'll admit that. But what I have read, what I have seen on other media, in more official DC continuities, I've never seen Catwoman actually act with cat-like mannerisms. Especially not to that extent. Like, she might ironically do so, but not to the extent that those movies have her doing. And I've never heard of, and I did do some research on this, though it was pretty light, of her being a goody-goody and then almost dying and then coming back to life. She did have, at least once, one backstory where she did almost die, but she was already a thief. She was actually kind of against her will acting as a prostitute, and her pimp was the one who tried to kill her, I believe. So, yeah, I don't understand why these two movies came up with such similar backstories. I don't know if they got that from somewhere and I'm just unaware of it. But it just seems very unnecessary. Very unnecessarily complicated. Okay, I kind of understand if you want to do the cat magic thing. Like, there's a little bit of precedence for that, okay. But the personality change, I just don't get. Like, all that does is reinforce the idea that women, like, good women are safe and non-sexual, and dangerous, law-breaking women are, you know, sexy and stuff. Like, I don't think it would have changed anything to have her have the same personality before and after almost dying. And you can kind of give her that heart of gold wanting to stop this bad thing that's happening. Like, you can give her that, but why not make her a thief? Why not make her someone who's stealing from the company account or something, or show her, you know, being desperate in some way, and that's why, you know, she's working this job to, you know, make ends meet, and she's stealing to help further that cause. You know, you could give her her sister, who she has in the comics, who she's trying to take care of. And then you don't have to have it so that all this personality change occurs and all this weird, unnecessary complication happens. From a writer perspective, I think let's put it this way. From a writer perspective, I think the more simple you can make your story, the more simple you can make especially your supernatural elements, the more believable it's going to be, the more realistic your characters are going to feel. And those things are part of what makes a story engaging and what makes a story easy to get immersed into. Like, those moments are the ones that really knock you out of the immersion, and then when you're out of the immersion, you notice the other silly things going on, and you just can't get back into the movie. The more often you knock your reader out of immersion, the harder it's going to be to get them back. So try to keep things simple, and streamline things as much as possible. So hopefully that gives you some stuff to think about. Thank you for writing with me. I hope you have a great day.